We're gonna talk Amanda Bynes, because clearly everybody's been talking about Amanda Bynes and her 5150 and being placed in an involuntary hold at a psychiatric hospital because of her lighting that fire in the driveway in front of a random person's home in Thousand Oaks. Now, mind you, her parents are right around the corner. So this was a neighbor, even though they don't know each other. She was brought up in Thousand Oaks. And Amanda Bynes, according to eyewitnesses, they saw her lighting this fire. She was holding the gas, and she was also holding her Pomeranian puppy, okay? And her pants caught on fire, not funny. So she was trying to put out the fire on her pants, trying to put out the fire with the gas can, and people tried to help her, and they were calling at her, and apparently she was not answering to them. She appeared angry, she appeared discombobulated. She left the scene. There's video obtained by TMZ where she leaves the scene, goes to a nearby liquor store to rinse her dog off because her dog was doused in gasoline. Now, she came out of the liquor store, called a cab, got into a cab, and one of the eyewitnesses followed her, thank God, called the police intervened. Now, after they investigated the incident, after they questioned her, they knew that she was a danger to herself and others, so they placed her on this involuntary hold. It can be up to 72 hours. Now we're hearing it's gonna be up to 2 weeks. Her parents, hopefully, according to sources close to the family, are trying to obtain a conservatorship. The police are not gonna file any charges against her criminally because they know that she is mentally ill. So I want to talk to you guys about this. Thoughts, 5 words or less.
This is getting ugly.
She's no longer the man.
Brett, do it.
Let Bynes-gons be Bynes-gons.
Mental illness is no joke. And I know on our show I don't want to say we find humor in situations, but we're just, it's pop trigger. But let's
It is.
But
We don't try to take it seriously.
But we know,
if we don't laugh, we'll cry.
Thank you, Brett. And we know how, first of all, we are all, especially you and me, we're all Amanda Bynes fans. And let's talk about this because this is really tragic, because this is somebody that people that know Amanda Bynes years ago said that this is not indicative of her because she's very professional, punctual, responsible, on time, used to criticize the behavior of Britney Spears, Lindsay Lohan, Paris Hilton. And now we're seeing this new Amanda Bynes, but also I think it's really important to know that this isn't indicative of somebody that's rebelling. You know how people would say that on Twitter? Oh, she's just rebelling. Oh, she's just having fun. She's partying. No, this is somebody clearly with a mental illness. Dr. Drew, because we've been covering it on Dr. Drew on Call, believed, and he's believed for a while now, and he hasn't evaluated her, but he's believed that she's schizophrenic. And now, a lot of people are saying that this is behavior of a schizophrenic. So do you guys think, now that she is placed under this involuntary hold, hopefully for up to the 2 weeks, and hopefully if her parents gain this conservatorship, will it work? We saw it work with Britney Spears. So do you think that this will work in Amanda Bynes' situation?
I mean, I really hope so, because I love Amanda and I always love a good rebound story or, comeback. I just don't know where along the way this triggered in her. Like, what happened?
Let's say that, if benefit of the doubt for Amanda is maybe this person who was so critical of the Paris Hilton meltdowns and all those people, maybe she then went through her trajectory, got to a point where she felt she wasn't as successful as she wanted to be, and wondered how to get back in the spotlight, and suddenly was like, why don't I just act like them? And I'll do all those things that they did. Hopefully it's this huge meta joke. I hope it is.
Oh my gosh, you guys, we're so past that point. It is not a joke.
I want it to be that case, but what I think is, and maybe this is so off, but I feel like ever since she was little, she's had to be somebody else, and she never got a chance to be herself. And because she never got a chance to be herself, she's just kind of gone crazy.
That could play into it. I'd be curious if we had somebody here with some sort of expertise in, psychiatry. That's a really good point.
I can get one. I have a really good therapist.
I agree with what you were saying. I feel like when let's say you grew up in a really conservative home or whatever, and when you get to college, you act out and you become a completely different person because you kind of had to repress all these things about who you wanted to be. Now she's kind of lashing out.
I want to propose an initiative. It's called the I Did It Once Too initiative. It's a mentorship program. And someone like Britney Spears, who, for better or worse, has come out the other end of it, who has been 5150'd, needs to sit down in a room with Amanda Bynes and have a little heart-to-heart. And if it is truly mental illness, no matter what we do, shy of making sure that she has mandatory treatments, both psychological consults and medication to counterbalance whatever is going on wrong in her mind chemically. We just need to start if that's the case, then nothing we say here will really help.
Exactly. Can I just say one more
Yeah.
thing? It's not just Amanda Bynes that's going through this. There are so many people in the world that are going through this, and do not take it lightly. Like, if anyone you know is going through something similar, like, just don't ignore it.
Absolutely,
I just want to say
Breeze.
that.
And all of us are rooting for Amanda Bynes. Clearly, there's something seriously wrong. Clearly, the police believed so. Clearly, they may even hold her for 2 more weeks because the psychiatrist involved believes so. And we just hope that she gets the help that she needs. So please share your thoughts on Amanda Bynes in our comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe. We'll see you all next time on Pop Trigger.